Good afternoon. Today is the 28th of January and welcome to part 2 of a slightly shambolic shuffle around the bi-monthly Loxheath Classic Car Club event here at Loxheath Shopping Centre near Southampton. We have already covered some of the stuff here, but we've got a bit of a bumper crop of classics here, rather like it was on Boxing Day. It's not quite that insane, but it's sort of close to it. That's why we had to do another part. I do apologise in advance if I get things wrong, if I fall over, if I just generally make a hash of it, just the way that it goes on this channel. So this sort of modified Ford thing here is interesting. Mechanics of Chuckle Brothers, body paint by Stevie Wonder. Fantastic. The driver, Stan Laurel Oliver Hardy. Someone's obviously got a very good sense of humour. Superb sort of rat look, I think they call it this. Right-hand drive, I don't know what really it is. It's some kind of Ford. 78 plate, but it's not 78, is it really? Look at this beautiful old MG. This one will be 30s, I think. Yeah, MGPA 1934. It's been restored by a gentleman who's passed away. That's sad. Look at the quality of his work, though. That is that's extraordinary, isn't it? Also extraordinary is this 1998-1999 Subaru Impreza. UK market one, I think. Got loads of crazing on the bonnet. I used to have the Rover 600, was like that. Don't know what version this is. I'm not sure. We've got the gold wheels, of course, which is good. It's nice to see stuff in all conditions, of course. And sort of next to it is this Daimler. We've seen this before, but it's sort of from the Docker era of Daimler. The chairman of the BSA group, who owns Daimler at the time, was called I think he was Lord Docker, and his wife was Lady Docker, who was extravagant lady. December 54 tax disc. I imagine this will make it a 54. We'll look at the book in a second over here. That might give me some more information, so I don't live in complete ignorance. 54 Daimler Conquest Roadster. There we go. Delivered new to a gentleman in Jersey. That is rather nice for you. It was got an automatic gearbox, so if I drove it, I'd have a little half a chance. Although it's probably a bit heavy for someone like me. We've got a 57 Chevy pickup. That's good. Chevy 3100. So you've modified a little bit. And we've got AC Cub replica thing. 99 plate, but I mean, does that really mean anything? Who knows? Oh, viewers, look at this. X300 Jaguar XJ. Beige leather interior. The XJ Executive. 95-96 registration with parking sensors. Probably quite a good idea, that is. Well, we said we come back to this Range Rover a little bit sort of later on, and we have. That sounds like it's got the V8 in it, viewers. I think that is certainly better than the forbidden fuel alternative that would be in some of these. 8990 registration. Let's get out of the way before I get run over, which is always a possibility of these things. Right, let's continue down here. We've already seen this TVR in the first part, along with this Stag. We've got some Mustang action coming up, I think, now. This is it's on an F, so it'd be a 67 or a 68 on an F. That form bush was not nice, viewers. I happened to back into it and it was unpleasant. 289 engine, I imagine, in this. V8, of course. Fix some imps are leaving. And we've got one of these Ford Crown Victoria police cars. There's a couple of these that actually come to the show. We'll have a look at the registration in a second. It's quite a late one. And yes, I know, viewers, Mr. Richardson from the Furious Driving channel has one of these that used to be used as a detective car. You don't need to say it in the comment section because I already know. Not sure of the year of this one. It's got a personal plate on it. Well, the imps have, I thought they were leaving, they've just actually moved over there. Oh, no, sorry, 2011 that one is. I remember actually speaking to the person who owned this at some point. I don't want to go back into Thornbush views. It's not fun in a Thornbush for obvious reasons. So Cocoa Beach, this one. That one, it doesn't say. I imagine you've got to take that light bar maybe off or disable it when you're driving to and from the show. Oh yes, I've heard about this. This is a Nissan Bluebird. It's a T72 Bluebird. This actually has a grille, I think, from another Japanese domestic market car on it. This one is an auto. Can't remember. I think it's a 1.8 automatic. What's it? 8889. Volkswagen Golf VR6. Yes, please, viewers. Now that looks fun, unless you want to work on it, in which case it's probably not fun. This is a 93. This is VR6 Saloon. If it's a Golf, it's not a saloon. That's basically two words that cancel each other out. But never mind. It's very nice anyway. You could get the Aventa, of course, with a VR6 engine. That would be a saloon. That one is not. Daimler Dart or Daimler SP250. Ooh, is that a biscuit leather interior, viewers? It is. It looks like a sort of later gearbox than that for overdrive. I wonder if these are fast. So the unfortunate thing with these is they were launched in '59 when BSA still owned Daimler, and then when the company was taken over the next year by Jaguar, they already had the E-Type, and so it was sort of kind of not really long for this world after the takeover, but last till '64. Ford Consul Mark II. Can't remember exactly how to tell the early from the later ones. Do we have a... Yeah, we've got a replica Taxter, 61, so I imagine that's around the era of this. It would be one of the later ones. Finished in 62. Oh, there's an information sheet here. No, it's a general one, but it's not specific to this car. Only 75 miles an hour. I bet that's not the fastest car in the world, but they weren't designed to be. If you want to go faster, you go for the Zephyr or the Zodiac with the 6-cylinder engine. Porsche Carrera, been 89 only actually. That's because the 964 came in around that time. And if it's a G, it'll be the 89 only. So very late of this shape. I can't remember what actually they were called. The 930 was a turbo, and that was about the same time as this, but not quite. NB MX-5 facelift 2001 to 2. Many years ago, and it really was a long time ago now. I drove one of these in a pouring rain in November, but it was still fun. Don't know what engines in this. Is this a 5 or 6-speed gearbox in this? See, 6-speed. Okay, that'll make it even better. Yeah, they are good. You just got to obviously watch your underneath with these. MG Midget 1972-73 with the round arches. I wonder if that's still the gearbox that doesn't have synchronisation on first, because that's not fun. I have actually driven one of these at 68, which had no synchron on first and no servo-assisted brakes, and that was entertaining. MG, I think T-Type, maybe a TC. I should know this by now, shouldn't I, viewers? But for some reason I'm very ignorant and I don't. And then we've got this stag here, owned by a gentleman called Shix, who is around here somewhere. This is one of the interesting stag. It's actually got a Ford S6 V6 engine in it. Can't remember the year of it now. It's a Mark 1. But yeah, it's probably a bit more reliable than that original Triumph V8. Oh, there's still stuff turning up. Look at this. It's not 70, isn't it? I don't know where he's going. Maybe in the other car park. It is a little bit cramped in here today, viewers. I'm glad I didn't try to get in here myself. But yeah, there we go. I think we've seen that one before. I think it's from the early 50s from memory. I think we're in the bonus area here, viewers, because it's so cramped. 1971-72 Lotus Elan plus 2, I think they called it. So that's 130 on the side. I don't know what that means actually. But maybe it's about 74, I think. Very stylish car, bumper pedal lamp action, wonderful. We'd like to have a go in one of those. Then we have this lovely Nissan Figaro. I think most of these were made in about 1991, so 91, 92 on a J, this one. This is one of the 4 official colours that were made, and I forget the name of this colour now. There are only 4 of them, and a lot of them have been repainted other shades, but this is still within the original, obviously based on the K-Tone micro platform. Oh, viewers clearly couldn't get into the main area. Look at this, beautiful 88, 89 Ford Fiesta Mark II XR2, pepper pot wheels. It's got the driving lamps on front. Fantastic. Really late actually. I think these finished about sort of February, March 89. Superb. Right, let's see if we can go into another area now and look for something else tasty. So we come to a little bonus area here, and 6970 MGB. I'm surprised there aren't actually more MGBs here. Normally there are tons of wall events like this. Forget the name of this colour. So we've driven 2 of these. The one I drove earlier this month is not here for some reason today. Normally it would be. Here's that Austin again. It's so fit, isn't it? Brown on brown on brown. And it is an A70. Wonderful. Pizzetta is leaving. Driver looks mildly terrified, but so would I. Well, we've got a couple of late arrivals here. Look at this. Lotus Elan M100. It's not the one we saw actually earlier on. I should say it's a 92, this one. Being SE. Interesting, how much is that? 11,000. Call Peter 07840663875. Excellent. Fantastic. I might be able to have a go on one of these soon, viewers. And that would be, I think, most agreeable. Interesting mini club in here. Quite late one if it's a 79 to 80 on a V. But it's been sort of modified quite extensively, as most mini seems to be these days. Look at that colour. Trike is leaving. One thing you can't accuse the Loxley Classic Car Club of being is kind of all the same, because there's an awful lot of variety down here. Anyway, I think that is about it. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching part 2 of a slightly shambolic shuffle around the Loxley Classic Car Club bi-monthly event. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video and leave a comment below, and we shall see you again very soon for some more incorrect information.